I once thought by 28 I'd be a star, or at least something successful or something great, but in fact I have become little. By now I was married with a house in Malibu and one in Tennessee, with swimming pools and basement dance floors. There would be a car for him and one for me, a third car for us, a motorcycle, and a sailboat for the sea. People would know my name. They would know my wardrobe. They know my fame. They know my family, my plans, my morning breakfast. I once thought by 28 I'd be healthy. I would have learned Pilates by now and my diet would be tight. I would travel and bar hop. I would go out every night to all the new little restaurants and eat to my heart's delight. I would definitely have bigger breasts because I'm female and 28, and I would need the rest of the curves to match, and the dress to match the curves, and the shoes to match the dress. I would always do my hair in pretty little braids, or perhaps I'd dye it pink or red or blue, or I would keep it caramel beige, and the nails would be all Frenchy like the fairest of them all. Diamonds, emeralds, rubies, pearls, from head to toe, from left to right. I'd have them all, and they would make me happy. Don't let it fool you. I'd also be just right with God. I'd be in the pulpit or in the street, perhaps a shelter, or in the least a weekly church meeting. My heart would be cleansed from all the wrongdoing and bitter resentments, and God forbid my mind would go astray again. It would be sharp and on point. It would ignore all of the lies, and it wouldn't live in fear or sin. I'd have it all together from the top to the bottom and the left to the right. I'd have it together in the mirror, in God's sight and hers and his sight. Everyone would know I was okay. Now it seems as I am 28, as it is no longer a dream but right in front of me, that my dreams did not come true, and still I dream of pretty houses and boats on the sea, but most things are much simpler because all the dreams are smaller. They have shrunken in the sun. I have left them out too long. They are dry and flaking, losing whispers, and quickly they come undone. I still want a little house, but anything will do. I just need one room to lay my head and one to wash my clothes. A kitchen would be nice so I could cook a meal and bake a cake or two. I just want a rug to vacuum and curtains to pull back on a sunny day. I want a sofa to curl up on and a backyard where my dog can play. I don't really mind if I live there alone. A husband was one of those shrunken dreams, and I guess I'll have to live without him, but it would be nice not to be alone, to share a grin, to share a hug. It would be nice for my bed to be evenly slept on, or for there to be a body to stop me from rolling too far toward the edge. I don't really want to be famous. It seems like a burden I don't wish to bear. Yet friends would be nice, one or two that live close that I could see up close, that I can touch and talk to. Someone who reminds me that I am, in fact, not the only living soul in a pre-programmed world of little hologram people and animatronic boys and girls. I've tried yoga before and it bored me. I've tried veganism too. I've tried walking every day, but it couldn't keep me, and I realized I'd never be a warrior like you. My abs will never be chiseled, and my arms will never be strong. I won't drink smoothies for breakfast, or eat kale for dinner, or wear step trackers or stilettos or thongs. I'd be happy if I could just eat my supper, if I could look at food again with joy. I'd be happy if I could have a spoon of peanut butter, or a cupcake. A juice box, maybe even a burger made of soy or beef or of mushroom or beans or whatever they have now. I would like to go to a restaurant. It doesn't have to be hip. Applebee's will do. I'd like to order off the menu without worry or concern or paranoia, and I'd like to have the cash to leave a tip. I would like to rise from bed in the morning and be happy with my life. I dream someday I can escape the pain and the strife and all of the depressing thoughts that plague me. I would like to never consider suicide again, even if the idea was always small and weak. I would like to get through my week without a stomachache or a nightmare or a good cry at midnight when I realize I have no one to love me in that special way that people love others. I dream every day I could be good enough for God, but that one will never come true. I can be thankful that He loves me anyway, and that I don't need to understand His greatness or why I do the things I do. I dream. I could hold the hand of Jesus, or that I could travel back in time to touch the hem of his cloak, because then I know I would be okay and all my dreams would finally burst forth into reality. I would finally wake up and live instead of dream about living. I would then have room for more dreams, for big dreams and maturing dreams, for the dreams I have never even thought of, and what an exciting possibility.